I'm super excited to be here today with you. We've been working behind the scenes for many months developing our product, and you are going to be the first people to see what we've built outside of Unmind. So if you've got any comments or feedback afterwards, just come and grab me outside, and I'd love to hear what you think. I've been working in technology now for about 25 years, and been really lucky the last 10 years. I've been in the tech for good space. When we talk about product at Amind, that also includes our content and science teams as well. And Nick spoke a lot earlier around how everything we do is grounded in science. And I actually think it's that intersection of content, science, design and product together that's enabling us to help employees flourish in the workplace. Nick also spoke about the next generation, and the next generation can feel like the future. So I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes talking about how we've evolved our product to take that future and put it into your hands today. We work so hard in creating something that we think is going to help you create environments where employees can flourish in their well-being. The first generation of well-being products only put a plaster on the problem. In fact, I would suggest it was even worse than that. We continue to put the onus on the individual to get mentally well. We've seen it as a HR problem. We came to realize at Unmind that to build a solution for the next generation that would enable employees to flourish at work, we needed to recognize that fundamental link between work and personal well-being. We needed a product that would support the whole organization, that would work for the real change makers, managers, that would reflect the breadth of what mental health and well-being means today to everyone, and support the people team in getting the data they need to make it a strategic priority. So over the past few months, the whole team at Unmind has been working super hard, and we've now built this solution that speaks to every part of your business for the modern workforce, grounded in that science that Nick spoke about earlier. And over the next few slides, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about this. Our employee experience is built across web and mobile. They can use it at work or at home, meeting them where they need it most. It measures their well-being through the Unmind index, so we can understand the journey that they're on. And with over 700 hours of scientifically validated content, we can make sure that they get the right care at the right time for them. We know that managers are the real change makers, but we also know that they're feeling overwhelmed at the moment, under-supported and lacking in confidence. And so we've built this brand new Made for Managers portal that recognizes that, and again, has that same grounding in science, that same quality of content to support them and meet them in those moments where they need it most to create environments where their teams can flourish in their well-being. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this later on. Nick spoke earlier and said that you can't manage what you don't measure. We've spoken to our clients, and they want to take a data-driven approach. We believe in a model of measure, understand, and act. And so we've built the Workplace Index, covering all the themes of organizational well-being to provide a comprehensive view on the mental health of your business. So you can get the data you need to make it a strategic priority for the exec. But having all that data is useless unless you know the action that you can take from it. So we've developed our dashboard even further now to give you the recommendations to build well-being strategies based on actions, content, and events that we can provide to you to change the well-being of your organization, to create a flourishing workforce. And I'm really excited to announce today our partnership with our friends at Culture Amp, kindred spirits in driving culture change in business. You'll be able to combine the Culture Amp engagement survey with the Unmind Workplace Index to really understand the impact of well-being in your business. So that's Unmind in a nutshell, but it doesn't end there. We've been working extremely closely with our clients over the past few months to build more features and tools to help them and their employees. When we say whole organization, we mean the whole organization. This should be for everybody, meeting them wherever they are, whatever their needs are. We've all had that frustrating experience of a login screen. You forget your password or your email address. And so we've now brought single sign-on to life with Unmind, meaning you can access the app with only a couple of clicks. We've also tweaked the whole experience. It's really important that this meets the needs of everyone and is as inclusive as possible. We meet AA standards across the board, and we even partner with a company called Fable, who tests this on a monthly basis with users with accessibility needs, so we're constantly improving it. Unmind is used in 115 countries by English-speaking users, but frankly, that wasn't good enough. So last year, we started a program of transcreation. Unmind is now available in France French, Latin Spanish, US English, Brazilian Portuguese is underway at the moment, with Chinese Mandarin coming very early in the new year. When I say transcreation, I just want to explain a little bit more about that. We don't just translate our content or our experience. We use local experts and psychologists to make sure it's culturally relevant and appropriate for those regions. Nick was talking earlier about how mental health is really complex, and it's really important for us that we really try and simplify this for everyone. We talk to our clients and our users on a weekly basis about what they need most from it, and we've revamped the whole experience from the ground up. We've overhauled our navigation and content taxonomy. This is really important. With 700 hours of content, you can imagine it can be a lot to scroll through. And we know through user testing that we've improved the findability of content for users from around 23% to over 65%. And we're going to keep working on this. I just want to ask for a show of hands. Who's been on social media in the past month? Twitter, Facebook, TikTok? Cool, I see Nick put his hand up when I said TikTok. He's a big fan. I'm going to put my hand up as well. I'm sadly addicted to LinkedIn. But anyone who's been on any of these things, you'll see that content's changing, right? We don't consume it in hours anymore. We consume it in minutes, in seconds. And we've reflected that in our mind. The content we're producing now is very short form, enabling us to meet people in those moments that matter. You're not going to remember a course you went on 12 months ago to have an important conversation with an employee tomorrow. But what's doubly important is that mental health is a journey for the employee and the manager. So we're stringing together that short-form content into what we call collections. And collections is going live in the next few months, and that it enables us to reflect the journey that managers and employees are on. And I know Ruby's super excited about it as well. As we said earlier, it's more than the employee, it's the whole organization. And we've really focused on developing our product for the manager. Earlier this year, we launched the Workplace of Tomorrow course to our early adopter program. This course focused on the foundations of mental health in the workplace. And we had amazing feedback and so much learning that we've plowed into the past few months of developing the product. Here's some feedback that we got from Samsung. They felt empowered to support their team, really delivered in accessible modules. They loved the perspectives from both managers and team members as well. So I'm really excited to announce that our latest content, which is dropping for World Mental Health Day, includes the Workplace of Tomorrow Part 2, which gives managers the key components they need to create a flourishing workforce. It has over 40 new shorts as well, covering all aspects of organizational well-being. I'm fed up of hearing my voice, so I'm going to play you a little trailer now, which will hopefully bring this to life.
The days of command and control management are over.
Being a modern manager is no longer about just telling your team what to do, it's about unlocking their potential.
We bust some common myths and share what mental health is really all about.
How you show up as a leader is critical to the well-being and performance of your team.
I always remember when I'm having conversations with my team to know that I'm not perfect.
As a manager, you don't need to change the world, but you can be part of the movement.
We're really proud of this. We've worked with organizational psychologists, experts, and real managers to bring this to life, and they're featured throughout the content. So, we've shown you what we're releasing for World Mental Health Day, But it doesn't stop there for Unmind. In the year ahead, we're going to continue to release content for managers and employees in more languages, and we intend by the end of 2023. We're building more features, more content, well-being, well-being champions training, meeting people in that flow of work where they need it most. But we're really proud of what we've done, and we want to share that with you. So, after this, if you go see Ben later on, and Ben's going to be outside behind a yellow desk, if you haven't got Unmind, Ben will sign you up for Unmind. You'll get access on World Mental Health Day, so you can try this for yourselves. Thank you very much.